This is Irontrader. Now the pitch close here at 2:30. Yeah, it's probably about 5 minutes ago. So we are going to review crude oil here and natural gas. At the end of the video, the support and resistance levels are posted along with the natural gas EIA report. This video is for information purposes only, not a recommendation to buy, sell any stock commodity ETF. Please like and subscribe. Thanks for watching. Okay, here we have crude oil daily chart, natural gas daily chart. Let's take a look here at the old crude ski here. Okay, now really not a whole lot hasn't changed from this morning, except there's been really good scalping here in the UCO. Okay, so you hit a low today, just in regular hours of 32.93 and a high of 33.69. So you had a really nice spread. I scalped it 3 times today, looking really, really good here on the old crude. Now, we do is we have a sideways action, but there's a couple things I do like about this. Number one, first of all, is the 8-day did not cross below that 21-day as of yet. Okay, sitting at 82.05, and then you have a 21-day at 81.97. So maybe that can pinch off and go back up here for a long trade. Another thing I like about it is see we have a low, okay, and then we have a lower low and lower low here. So you have a nice series of higher lows. Very, very nice. You always want to see that. And we're holding this key 100 simple moving average here. Okay, so let's look at the downside here first. So you're sitting right now at 81.24. You want to do is you want to look to the bottom of that candle. That's 80.81 very, very neatly. And then we want to look at this this 100 SMA here sitting at 80.70. Now, again, if that's lost here, then what we do is we look to the yesterday's low. You had 80.45, and then we'll have 80.22, and then we're looking at that 79.59. That's your 50-day, and then we have your 200-day here sitting at 78.96. So you got a lot of good support going on right here with your 100, your 50-day, and your 200-day simple moving average. Now you can see where your price channel here, these blue lines here, are moving up here. Okay, so yesterday we didn't have this, so maybe we can come up here and make a sideways action and make like another channel that will be trading. Okay, so we got to see how this is all shaken out, but it looks like here we just have another box going on here, just like we had many a times. Okay, that's what we're looking for here to trade, going sideways here, and then maybe we should rip right back up here again. Okay, so remember, seasonality is in play here all the way to the end of September. So any kind of a pullback is a buying opportunity if you're long, but realistically, trading this here every day is really that's the ticket. Okay, so upside, what we want to watch is right here. 81.97, very, very key, and then 82.04. So when those futures open here at 6 o'clock, we want to make sure that we look at the high, the low, and the closing on the candlestick. Now, again, if we can get above that 21-day and that 8 SMA, then we'll look to today's high. You're looking at 82.27 here. Right over here, you have 82.58. We got, well, that's a 83.13 level here, and this is 82.10. That'd be the same kind of a situation looking at, and then we're looking at this candle at that 83.74, and then your big test up there is that 84.52. Okay, very, very nicely. So basically, here's what you really want to watch. 2 key really levels here, okay? Actually 3, but let's go 80.70. That's going to be very, very key on the downside. And then we're looking here at that 81.97 and that 82.04 there on the upside. So we got to see if this is going to keep on going sideways, or is it going to break up, or if it's going to go break down. So if it breaks up, we know exactly where it's going to go. If it breaks down, then we know we got the 50-day and your 200 simple moving average. Now, we're not seeing much here on this RSI here. This is just kind of jibber jabber. This here, the green is below the red. That's not good. That's usually a sell signal, but we got to see if it can flex back up here because we do have a sideways action going on here. Okay, natural gas here. Actually, natural gas here was a really good trade today in the UNG. She finally got off the old schneid. UNG had a pretty good move ahead in regular hours, 13.89 on a low and 14.35. Now remember, UNG, you can trade that five days a week, 24 hours a day. So it starts Monday morning all the way till Friday at 8 o'clock at night. So you can trade that 24 hours. So you don't have to worry about, well, my where I trade opens at 7 or opens at 6 or whatever like that. For pre-market, you trade that anytime you want. That's why I like the UNG. Plus, it's the 1-to-1 versus the Boyle. You know, when Boyle gets hammered, she gets hammered. That's a leverage fund. I'm not really that fan of it. You know. So anyway, what do we had here today? Is we had that low of 2.02, and then we had that yesterday's low at 2.01. So I just said, just make sure you just watch yesterday's low. If you watch my morning video, that was very, very key, that 2.1 here. Now, so we had a nice green candle today, but you know, so what we have is an inside day, just like we have an inside day here today on the crude oil. All that means is your high and low is inside the high and low of the previous day. And that's what we have on natural gas here. So look at the downside here first. Obviously, you want to watch today's low, that 202, and then we watch 201. And then we can do, because basically that just by that bottom of that candle, okay? That's how you get to support levels. It's everything you need is sitting there right here. So if that 201 is there, is lost, we're going to come right over here. You got 2 flat, okay? And then we're going to come to the top of this candle. You got 197. And then we look to the bottom there. You got 195, and then you have 190, okay? So everything you know about support is right here. But remember, this is the gap, and then you can come all the way down here, 1.67. That's the fill here, okay? So always watch these key levels here. That gives you a little bit of an edge because this is all your support levels here, okay? Holding up very nicely all the way on down. Now, upside, well, we're going to obviously on look through to today's high. You had that 2.13, and then we can come over here to the bottom of this candle. You're looking at that 2.147. That's going to be very, very critical, but really here, that 2.18, that 100 SMA is very, very key, and same way with this 8 simple moving average at 2.22. Now, when the futures do open here at 6, this 8-day is not going to be 2.22. This will come down lower here, and it probably might even be touching here this 100 simple moving average, or it's going to be pretty close. Okay, so that's what you got to watch, because this is rolled over. Your 21 days rolled over here, so watch this 21 day if it crosses that 200 day. If any kind of a rally here comes up above this 8 SMA, you're going to run right into that 200 day, and probably this 21 day is going to come down here harder, okay? So realistically, you want to watch 2 levels here, okay? Watch yesterday's low, 2.01, okay? Then we can follow this, but realistically, your target's going to be the gap at 1.90. Okay, upside, here's your big target right here, is that 2.18. Right above that is right here, 2.22. You get above that, then we have your 200 day sitting at 2.44, and then right now, as of right now, we have this 21 day here sitting at 2.46. Okay, so everything is sitting here very, very easy. Now, this here got into kind of like an oversold condition, but there's really no, what I'm looking for is this divergence. Okay, here, see how we had this negative divergence? What I'm looking for is a positive divergence here, but it's take a little time here for this to shake out here. See, we have this high, and then we have a high, and we have an even higher high, but you had a lower high. What we're looking for is the reverse of this, okay? So what we're looking for is this low, and then your RSI comes up there and puts in a higher high, okay? Puts in a higher high, but we have a lower high here on your candlestick. That would tell me that to get in, that's your first signal that says it's time to take a long, okay? Because we're getting into oversold conditions, same way with here. But again, just be patient, because natural gas is going to be a huge buying opportunity here. So just be patient with this. Today was a really good scalp. I'm just scalping it here, and that's it. Until we can find a really good buying opportunity, then I'll go balls out right on in then, you know what I'm saying? But right now I'm trading UNG. I'm just trading 5,000 shares. Just to feel like there's so much here. NVIDIA was just a huge scalper there today. I got 7 points out of NVIDIA just scalping it. Okay, so that was a really good trade. I got what did I get out of there? I got 5 points out of Tesla today. That was good. I scalped UCO. And the UNG here. So there's a lot of good trades out here. So just be patient with this. Eventually, natural gas here will have its day. Okay, I'll be back here tomorrow morning, and we will do it all over again. Remember, tomorrow morning or tomorrow afternoon, I say at 1 o'clock, you would have the rig count. It's not really a big factor, but you always want to get all the information that you possibly can. Okay, thanks for watching.